Hi guys, in this video we are going to discuss a very important concept related to advertising, that is related to identifying our total addressable market. Now there are two things that you must know before you enter into identifying total addressable market. Number one, your ideal customer profile, and number two is buyer personas. So let's decode each one of them one by one, ICP and buyer personas, and then at the end I will tell you how do you decide, on what basis you decide your TAM, number one, and what should be your scaling strategy. So let's get started. Number one, ideal customer profile. See, what is ideal customer profile? Whenever you enter into a market, the broad broad definition of best fit customers, the broad definition of your best fit customers constitute your ideal customer profile. For example, working women above 25, that's it, that's my ideal customer profile. So the broad definition above broad definition of our best fit customers. On the other hand, buyer persona is smaller sub segments within your ideal customer profile. For example, within your ICP of women, working women above 25, your buyer personas can be working women. For example, uh, Priya, a woman aged 30, working in corporate firm, or you can say a lawyer, and is planning to get married. That is a smaller buyer subsegment. Similarly, there is another woman 27 who is planning 27 who is planning to study go to study abroad. She might have some other needs. So within your ICP there are smaller buyer personas. These are called buyer personas. Number one, what is the role? Ideal customer profile helps you decide your marketing strategy, overall marketing strategy, that who will be your target customers. On the other hand, buyer persona buyer persona helps you personalize your messaging in terms of ads, in terms of pain points, results, goals, whatever you are talking. It helps personalize. For example, Priya, a lawyer, 30 years old, getting married, facing acne problem. Now you can, if you have a product related to gut health or acne, you can position it like that. You are planning to get married, you want to look beautiful before your wedding, skin look flawless, but still you are not able to get rid of your acne. That's it. That's how you create this personalized message. So if I dig deeper, buyer persona is about how these people, how your people think, act, and shop online. How they think, act, and shop online. Remember these three things. Third, when you talk about ICP, you talk about demographics. You talk about demographic like age, gender, location. You talk about psychographics, values, and interests. And thirdly, you talk about firmographics, like if they work in, it is a company, if it is a B2B business, then what is the size of the company, etc. So on the other hand, when you talk about buyer personas, I already mentioned, you talk about how these people think, act, and buy online. Basically you dive deeper into them. I will be explaining it with the help of an example. Just give me 2 minutes. So for example, if they want if you like this consider this example only, lawyer that I already gave. So she shops online, she follows influencers. Now you can also mention which influencers she follows. Basically, narrowing down is you move on to buyer personas. Okay. Now, final thoughts example. As ICP will be women over 30, working 25, working. Second thing, value quality. Now you have a product and they have a medium skin tone, for example. So, secondly, what will be the buyer persona? Priya, working woman, lawyer, wants that her nail polish last all day long, medium skin tone, follows influencers and buys on their recommendation. That is how you go narrower, medium skin tone. So you have to sell nail polish to her. Okay, so these are the two things. Then now, how do we decide where should we go? See, if you want to scale any product, you need on in digital media, you need, if you want to scale, you need demand. Demand comes from people. So the more the number of people demanding the product, the better it is for you, the better, more potential you have to scale the product. The more massy it is, the more number of people demanding it, the more number of people in your basket, the more easier will be for you to scale that product. So that being said, when we decide our marketing strategy, we focus on ideal customer profile, number one. But at the time of writing ads and personalizing messages, we focus on both ideal customer profile and buyer personas, because we try to identify their specific desires. When we identify their specific desires, then only we create specific messages for them. But always remember that the more specific, the more narrower you go, the more limited basically you will limit your reach and you will narrow down your scaling potential. So it's better to create messages that are broad, that are massy, and that is how you will increase your scaling potential and TAM. So I hope this example adds value to you. And one last example. Yesterday I was attending a call with my mentor, and one of our students wanted to target immigration business owners who were struggling to get leads. So now what the messaging was, immigration business owners who were struggling to get leads. It means he has narrowed down his term. यानी कि those immigration business owners who are at some level and who are not able to scale or grow properly. So now he has narrowed his TAM. So how do he can increase? He can increase just by tweaking how to start and scale your immigration business profitably. How to get 25 qualified, start, launch and scale your scaling business to, for example, XYZ amount per month profitably. Now he has broadened his TAM. Initially he was problem focused. Now people who are just starting, who are thinking about it, he is also attracting them. That is how you broaden your TAM. First one, struggling to get leads. These people are at some level in their business. Second one, start and grow your immigration business profitably. So the people who are at the starting point and in the middle, both will come into it. More people, more scaling potential. I hope this example adds value. Till then, bye bye. Good night.